Hey everyone! So, my sister and a few other people requested a video about, daily tips on how I manage my pain or daily tips on routine, that sort of thing. So, today we're going to talk about 5 things that I use or do to manage my daily pain and daily stress, and then I'll do a second video going through my actual daily routine. So, yes, I hope that this is something that'll be interesting to you, and let's get into it.
Okay, so let's get the first one out the way. The one that I could consider probably the most awkward to actually talk about and the most awkward to bring up with people, and that is this beauty. It is marijuana or cannabis. I prefer to call it cannabis because of the negative connotation that comes with marijuana, but I have you know that this has helped me quite a bit, and I use it on a daily basis to manage pain and inflammation, appetite issues, nausea issues, and just a general depression that I have as well. I also try to use something that is not heavy, and I also try to grow for myself when I can. So if you would like a video more about that, do let me know in the comments. But yes, I do use this over other medications such as the morphine or gabapentin or any other thing that has been prescribed to me. So this is what I use instead. And though it has helped me greatly, it is not something I would say that is for everyone. I'm not going out completely advocating that this is, a complete cure or a fix-all for everything. It's not that sort of thing. It's something that works very well for my situation, and I found that it works well for a lot of people in other situations, and it definitely does have merit in a medical sense and a recreational sense if it's treated with respect and treated properly. So yes, it's not about just getting high and forgetting the pain. It is actually about pain management, and it really does help. I have noticed a huge difference, particularly with my ability to be able to eat, as I suffer with quite a lot of stomach pain, and without it, it it becomes quite hard to actually have the desire to eat, so have an appetite to eat then and to actually keep the food down. So yeah, that is the first thing that I actually use, but it's also not the be all and end all, so it doesn't work for all pain, but it works for the daily pain and for daily sort of management on those things. Yeah, so if you are using it and it has helped you, please let us know in the comments how, and if you are interested in using it, please let us know as well. But also, if you've had negative reactions and you found a different way of managing those symptoms that do not actually use cannabis, also do let us know. It is a great place to share information, and the more that we share, the more we can help each other in these really awkward kind of daily pain situations where we need to function, but we need something that doesn't completely make us a vegetable. So yeah, that is the first one. Okay, we're back. It's the next day. I got tired, so here we are. Number 2 is yoga. So I'm using that term loosely. What I mean by yoga is generally some light exercise or stretching. So something that can help the muscle stretch and, get worked a little bit without a high impact and without increasing my heart rate, because any exercise that increases my heart rate causes me to feel very faint, and it's recommended to avoid that. Plus, the lower impact work of yoga helps a lot with back pain and, like I said, stretching out the muscles, the ligaments, so that dealing with daily things is a little bit easier. And then it also helps with relaxing. So keeping the muscles moving and active is really important to keeping yourself in a situation where you can stick to your routine and have a fantastic daily life without any issues. And I try to do yoga on a daily basis, but obviously there are days where, pain or just general brain fog doesn't allow for it. And that's okay. I don't beat myself up about it. I honestly do it when I can. I do go through stages, like recently, where it was up to 3 months that I didn't do any form of exercise because I was going through a bit of a flare-up, and the pain and all that was just too much. It was too much. I couldn't handle trying to do any form of exercise and dealing with the pain and having to work as well. And yeah, so when I am able to start again, then I do feel quite good about it, and it actually helps to alleviate a lot of the pain. But there is a bit of a balance between the two. Sorry for the droning in the background. We are making some biltong. If you don't know what biltong is, it's kind of like jerky, but in my opinion a lot better because it's very succulent and amazing. Yeah, I'll leave a link down below where you can see exactly what it is, and I will share about it once it's ready. Alright, so number 3 might come as a surprise to some of you. Others it might seem, pretty obvious and something that you do every day. But it's actually allowing myself to feel the pain. So number 3 is crying. When I am in extreme amounts of pain or a very sharp kind of pain, I take a moment to myself in a quiet corner and I allow myself to cry for a moment and then kind of bring myself back together and move on. It's not every day, but it's often enough to be there to have to deal with daily kinds of pain. And I used to feel kind of weird about it because, you're just like randomly crying in the middle of the day, so you can't tell anyone why. It'd be pretty bizarre. But I've come to terms with the fact that it's just part of the process. There are moments where pain supersedes what you were expecting or what you were able to handle in that moment, and it's okay just to release that tension. And I find that it's, enables me to, to deal with it in the moment and then get up and continue with the day. So yeah, that is something that I do, and yeah, I don't know if it helps any of you. If it does, if any of you do it, or if it's something that just happens, let me know down below, because yeah, it'd be interesting to hear if other people kind of use this or just experience this regularly. Yeah. Okay, so number 4, this one might seem obvious, but it's an important one. I stick to a kind of routine every day. So I do this for a number of reasons. This allows my body to know what's going to happen when. It also gives me time to rest and sleep appropriately. So I try and go to bed mostly when I feel tired, but it's generally between 10 and 11. Sometimes I do go to bed later, but that's on a good day, let's put it that way. And then I wake up around 5:30 and I allow my body to slowly wake up, and then around 6 o'clock in the morning I actually get up and continue with my day. So that allows me enough time to sleep, and it also gives me the same routine every single day that I'm comfortable with, and it feels as though I'm getting enough rest. That is important to getting started with the day. So some days I don't feel particularly well, so I will take a bit longer in the morning to get started with what I'm doing, but the fact that I work from home helps a lot with being able to control my routine. So a daily routine and sticking to that routine as diligently as possible is very important to helping actually manage the pain as well as the stress. So the daily routine helps with a lot of things, like being able to sleep and then stick to a good eating plan, as well as daily stress, as I said. So the daily stress part is really important. I
struggle to deal with stress and my body struggles to deal with stress, I have a lot of physical manifestations that make it impossible for me to, maintain focus. And having this routine allows me to know when I can rest and foresee things coming. I don't have too much stress happening, and I'm a bit, able to slightly better manage unforeseen stress that happens. And awesome. So, last but not least, I guess, number 5. So, number 5 is very simple. Setting time aside every single day to rest before bed. So, once we've had dinner, then it's about no work, and it's only about doing something that is relaxing, like watching a series, or I guess painting or crocheting, whatever sort of hobby one might have that they find relaxing. And I do that for an hour to 2 hours before going to bed. I really allow myself to relax and take time to just be. I think it's important to do that before going to bed, and it also helps with being able to go to sleep faster and allowing for that sleep cycle to continue, so you can stick to your routine. I have a hair on my shoulder. I have a lot of trouble with sticking to a sleep routine, and I have a lot of trouble with relaxing. So doing something such as working, or even just a lot of cleaning, or going out and going straight to bed, I find very difficult, and I'll tend to lie awake and wake up through the night, and it causes a lot of disruption, which then takes a few days to fix. So yes, taking that time every day to just enjoy being there, just enjoy relaxing and then going to bed, I find very calming, and it helps with having fewer dreams. I guess I'm a little less stressed, so nothing's too much on my mind. Yeah, those are the 5 things, and I will share a video soon going through my actual daily routine, and I will also share links to videos that help me with yoga routines. If there's any other information that you would like, please do let me know in the comments, or you're welcome to email me, message me, and I will be happy to answer your questions. So yes, in the next video I'll go through the actual daily routine. I hope that you found this video insightful, and yes, I look forward to speaking to you in the next one. Thank you for watching. Until next time.